Hi again, how's it going? It's going okay with me. This isn't an official update video. That's coming tomorrow as per my regular schedule. This particular video is just a tag video. I think almost everybody has gotten this tag video. I'm trying to rack my brains for somebody who hasn't so that I could tag someone, and forgive me, I just can't think of anyone who hasn't gotten this tag yet. I was tagged by Joe. His channel is The Unbreakable One. So anyway, I'll get on to these questions here. Number one, at what age did you begin gaining weight? I was a really skinny little kid, but by the time I was in late elementary and in junior high, I started to get chubby. I was a picky eater. My parents tried to, force me to eat healthy food, but I was a picky eater, and I would make my own, noodle side dishes, rice side dishes, pasta side dishes, basically simple carbohydrates, no food value whatsoever, and basically equivalent to eating a whole bunch of sugar, really. And then I got, but I was just chubby. I wasn't really fat until I was 16 and had my own car and had my own part-time job, and basically then the drive-thrus came came into my life, and so I pretty much had a steady diet of fast food, and my only beverage was Coca-Cola. I did not drink milk or water or juice for that matter. And even though I didn't get to my heaviest. By the time the first year out of high school, I was probably kissing 300. That wasn't my heaviest, but I was definitely my flabbiest, because I just didn't have a lot of muscle mass either. I just was all fat pretty much. What was my heaviest weight? Oh yeah, and in between last year and of course the year after high school, I did a lot of roller coaster kind of riding there. If you want my full weight history, I made a video about that. I'll put it in the underneath place, whichever video it is. For right now I can't think of the number. Anyway, what was my heaviest weight? My heaviest weight that I ever saw on a scale was, I bought a scale just before I started this on December 31st, 2009. It was the largest number I've ever seen on a scale. 334 pounds is what it was. I'm sure I was heavier than that actually, though. Earlier that year, it wouldn't surprise me if I was 350 or above during the summer. What diets have you tried? Pretty much all of them. I can't think of one that I haven't tried. For a short periods of time. The only one that's really worked for a longer period of time, well, two that have worked for a longer period of time. One was just starvation, good old starvation, and that worked for a period of time. And then, of course, there's just no way you can maintain a weight loss based on that, that you achieved through starvation. And the other one is basic carb control, basically, and that's what I'm doing now. Is your goal a number on the scale or something else? My goal is to be the biggest that I can be at 15% body fat. That is my goal at the moment. That could change. So there's not really a number on a scale I'm looking at. Probably get down to probably around 190 before I can start really gaining, good solid muscle mass. And at that point, then I'll start, I'm not a bodybuilder, but as if I was, I'd be doing a lot of gaining and then losing and gaining and losing, because you can only do one or the other, really. You can't gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. You sort of have to commit to one, and if you're gaining muscle, you're going to be gaining fat along with it, and then you've got to cut the fat down and then gain some more muscle and cut the fat down, and it's sort of cycles like that. What was your favorite food? My favorite food was pizza, and my favorite food still is pizza. I don't have it as often as I used to, but I still eat it. I haven't cut anything out. My favorite food item is Parmesan cheese, and fortunately I have that almost every day. It has a great macronutrient profile. It's got no carbs in it. It's got a lot of protein in it. It does have a lot of fat in it, but you really don't need a lot. Like, you know, like if you actually look at how many calories is in a sprinkling of Parmesan, enough to give you some flavor on your food, you're really not adding that much. And so pretty much fresh grated Parmesan goes on almost all my, you know, dinner time meals. What food will you not give up? I will not give up anything. I have given up certain things. I didn't, you know, consciously choose to never eat or drink. But basically, I haven't drank Coca-Cola since last summer. Was probably the last time I had any. I just don't, you know, it just sort of faded away out of my life. I didn't feel good after I drank it. And I don't miss it. How do you reward your accomplishments? I don't really, you know, accomplishments are their own reward in the way I feel. I guess, if anything, I just buy clothes. What will you do once you've reached your goal? Just keep going. And I should mention about my goal. My goal really is a date rather than a weight or anything else. I'm just basically going for the best body I can get by the time I'm 40. That's when this process finishes. I mean, obviously I'm going to maintain it for the rest of my life, but this particular process that I'm on right now goes until I'm 40, and fortunately for me, that isn't for another 3 years and some. What diet or plan are you now following? Well, that's complicated, as everyone who follows my vlogs knows. A little too difficult to condense it into a minute or two. If you really want to know and you only want to watch one of my videos, probably watch tomorrow's video. What is my favorite body part? Well, if we're going to stick to the G-rated body parts, I'd say my whole head. I really like it. I like my hair. It's thick. It's not thinning. I'm not going to go bald. And it sort of does its own thing, and I like what it does. I like my eyes. I like my facial structure overall. What are my current non-scale goals? My current non-scale goal is to wear or to be able to shop in fashion stores. What makes losing weight hard for you? Honestly, losing weight is not hard for me. That is not to say that I don't put in hard effort. And it's not also just, you know, I also work hard at, you know, researching and applying that research and that sort of thing. But I don't find that kind of stuff hard, and I don't find the hard effort in when I'm working out hard. Like, it's not hard psychologically anyway, and the reason why it's not is because I have reasonable expectations. I used to find losing weight extremely frustrating, but that's because I was just, you know, I just had, you know, it's basically delusional about what I could accomplish in the amount of time that I gave myself to do it. Alright, would I ever consider weight loss surgery? No, I wouldn't. Not for the same reasons that Joe said. For me, what it is, you know, because weight loss surgery is, I mean, the statistics bear it out. It is, you know, at the moment, the most effective way to lose weight and the most effective way to keep it off. However, weight loss is not my only goal. A complete body transformation is my goal. And if I were to have surgery, then I wouldn't be able to build lean body mass effectively. And that is, you know, that's critical to both building muscle and building connective tissue to the skin. So seeing as how, excuse me, a complete body transformation is my goal, you know, I'm basically doing it this way instead. So yeah, I would never consider weight loss surgery. I would consider cosmetic surgery if I felt I needed it. At this point, though, it really doesn't look like I'll need it. You know, if I put in 4 years worth of work getting the best body I can, and a little bit of loose skin is standing in between me and an awesome body, well, that skin's going. I don't care. But yeah, but at this point, I'm pretty hopeful that I won't need it. Yeah. So anyway, thanks, Joe. Yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great night. Okay. Bye bye.